Hello everyone. It's December, isn't it? Well, at the time of recording, the first vaccination has just been given to a 90-year-old lady named Margaret Keenan. And amazingly, the second person, the first man to be given the vaccine is called William Shakespeare.
From Warwickshire.
From Warwickshire, easy to remember. Anyway, enough of news and current affairs. Today's tutorial is going to be a Christmas song, obviously. And this week we've chosen I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, written by the incomparable Roy Wood, who couldn't write a bad song if his life depended on it. And this is certainly no exception. It was recorded with his band Wizzard, with 2 Zs, in 1973. And I've got a clear memory, well, we have a clear memory, in a field in Oxfordshire in early August some years ago, watching the Roy Wood Band, accompanied by the brass section of the Walsall Youth Jazz Orchestra, who were brilliant. And when he had finished his set, Roy Wood turned to this audience in the blazing hot sunshine and said, "We don't care what time of year it is, do we, boys and girls?" and launched into this song. It's a brilliant song. The really interesting thing about it is that the verse is in one key and the chorus is in another, one tone higher. Now, on Wizzard's recording, he's in D and the chorus is in E. So all you lovely ukulele players out there will be thinking, oh no! So I've amended it or transposed it slightly. We're doing the verses in G and the chorus is in A, which, believe me, makes life easier for the average uker. So there we go. It's a great song, and it's one of the most popular Christmas songs there is around, with good reason. So the introduction would be played by the brass section. If your ukulele group has a brass section, they're probably in the wrong group. So what we do is replicate what the brass does on the ukulele as far as we can. And the introduction to the song is a simple straight run down from a G note. And it starts okay up there on the 10th fret of the first string, and it's simply 10, 9, 7, 6, 3, 2, 0, like that. And then actually back up to there. But okay, so we can do that. I'll do that again. 10, 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, open. Let's finish it off at the G, which is second string at fret 3. Okay, so there you can do that. And while somebody is doing that, then your rhythm section is just playing a G, a G major, it's major 7th, a G 6th, and then back to a plain G, and then a C, and then A9, which is 0, 1, 0, 2, and then to a D. Simples. Now, we've talked about these 9th chords before, and we were just talking about this a moment ago. The 9th chord, if you see a 9th shown on a song sheet, it's a shorthand because the symbol A9 implies that you're playing the 7th as well. So if we break that down on the A9 chord, if we played a normal A, okay, that's 2, 1, 0, 0. If we play a normal A7th, that's 0, 1, 0, 0. So on top of that A7th, we need to add the 9th note, which is called the 9th note just for that implicit shorthand rather than A2, because the 9th note is B. So we would need to find a B, and it's on the 2nd fret of the A string. So we've got that 0102 is an A ninth. And of course, what's going on, the reason for that is what's going on the bass is while the G, while the brass is coming down, the bass is going up. And you need that C sharp in there. So that's the breakdown of the introduction. So Pam, if you can play those chords, and I'll play that run down, but I'll show you how you can play it over the chords. You can play a G up there, which is 7, 7, 7, 10. Okay? And then you can play the F sharp note on that. Just bring that down one to the to 7, 7, 7, 9. And then 7, 7, 7, 7 is the G6. And then you need G5, which is 0, 2, 3, 5. So we've got all that there. That we've got. So then a plain C, plain A9, and then D. So we've got that. We finish with the D, and then it goes into it. The verses are really not difficult.
Did you want to do that? You said.
Yeah. What that rundown?
Yeah.
With both of us doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I messed up. I forgot about the G9. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a G to an E minor there, which you know about. G, just drop your little finger on the 4th fret of the C string, and there you have an oven ready E minor. Now, when we get to the end of that second line, he's put a great big smile on somebody's face. You've got an A minor that goes to a D7. Now, again, the brass are doing quite interesting stuff down there, and if you want to, you can replicate it from the A on the A minor. It's bum, A, B, C, C sharp. So you're doing a run, 2 strikes on each bum, ba bum, ba bum, ba bum, ba. And if you want to carry that onto the D7, bum, ba bum, ba bum, ba bum. So it's just there in the bass or in the accompaniment if you want to pick it out. I'll just do that again. If you listen to the record, you can hear that going on. So if somebody wants to do that in your group, then everyone else can be playing just the plain chords. But somebody else is working away, working their fingers to the bone down there, going 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're into the 3rd line, which is just a G. If you jump into your bed, quickly cover up your head. And from a C, it goes to an A7th. Quickly cover up your head. And if you want, you can just put a little passing note in there to go from a C to a C major 7th, so you hit the B note on the A string. So instead of just going from C to A7, you go bum. So you got that little run down there. Right at the end there, we've got that little F chord thinking, why are we playing an F chord in a song that's in the key of G? Well, it's a sort of a modal drop. If you know anything about music and modes, the various modes that some music is written in, then you know that the tone below the root key is sort of like a modal drop. So at the end of it, we get to "Don't you lock the doors, you know, sweet Santa Claus is on his way." F.
Yeah.
So, and also the melody note there is an A. So an A note fits perfectly well in an F chord. Now we get to the quick transition into the key of A, and we go from there by playing one beat on F, one beat on G, and then we're into A. So if you want to do it like, which is playing the F with those two fingers, slide up 2 frets and drop the bar in on the 2nd fret, G, and then another 2 frets, A. So anyway, we have now reached the key of A, and we're going, well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. When the kids, bog standard chords in the key of A, you've got A, D and E7, and that's pretty much all it is. When the kids start singing and the band begins to play, until you get to the last line of the last 2 lines of the chorus, you've got a D to a D major 7th to a B 7th. Pam plays it in the closed position, 2-2-2-5, and then the D major 7th 2-2-2-4, because that means that her barring finger is on the 2nd fret, ready to play 2-3-2-2, which is the B7. Or else you can do it on the first positions. You can play your D 2-2-2-0, D major 7th 2-1-2-0, and then slide up to B7th 4-3-2-0.
My way's easier.
Either way, whichever you prefer, or if you find another position further up the fretboard, then please feel free to use it. But those are the 2 sort of simplest positions to play that little D, D major, B7 run. And then the last line is, and let the bells ring out for Christmas. And now on the word Christmas, we've got again a little rundown going on. So the nicest way to achieve that is to play the D in the 2nd position, 2-2-2-5, or down to an A, sorry. So we're getting that bum 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 rundown. So again. There's a little quick up down or down up at the end of that before we go into the 2nd verse. You'll hear how that works out when we do the play along, but just to give you a heads up, it's like this. We do the last line of the chorus, Pam. 1, 2, 3. So let the bells ring out for Christmas. When we're skating in the park. Okay, so then we're into the 2nd verse. Second verse, same as the first, exactly. Literally, nothing different in the 2nd verse. So we got that quick change again at the end of the 2nd verse into the 2nd chorus. So we get, so we'll lie by the fire till the sweet sea melts them all away. Oh, I wish. And then we're into the chorus again. Now the chorus, the end of the second chorus is going into an instrumental break. So the end of the chorus is slightly different from the first, in that instead of that A and A, D and A and the quick strokes on the D, it's simply a bar of A and a bar of D. So it works out like this. So let the bells ring out for Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Instrumental break. And the instrumental break again would be done on the brass, on Wizard's recording, and actually a sort of a Celeste kind of thing going on in there as well. Or it might even be a vibraphone, I'm not sure. But the melody of the instrumental break goes E, F sharp, G, A, B, which is a straight run up from an E note in the key of E minor. Bum, 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 bum. So while somebody's playing an E minor, if you want to be clever, you can do it yourself. You can play your E minor like so and use your little finger on the 6th fret of the C string, which gives you the F sharp there. Your G is already there. Just lift your index finger off for the A note on the A string open. So put that together and it goes. So we've got, there we go, there's that run up. And then we've got another run up based on a D note, or a D chord. So that's easy enough. You can do that on the D chord. Just play the D chord, just pick out the D note, which is the 2nd fret of the C string, bum, then the E string open, E string at 2, and then just slide your little finger up to the E string at 3. And then we're going to an A note, which is the 7th note in a B major scale. So we've got a B 7th there. So we get 4, 3, 2, 0. And then back to the E minor. Your fingers are already in the right position and they just need to move over a string. Bum, 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 bum. And now from that E minor with the index finger off for the A note, you're then going into G minor for the B flat note, and then just stay on the G minor, and then we go back to a D, and then into the 3rd verse brings the snow. So if we put all that instrumental break together, Pam will be playing the chords.
Yep.
Because she's not daft. And I'll try to do the... Well, first of all, I'll just pick out the melody plain and simple. So you might like to think about that if doing chord melody is a bit much for you. But it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Messed that up. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay, let's now try, if you play the chords, and I'll try to pick the chord melody up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how it works. It rewards practice. Okay, and then we've got the last verse, which is exactly the same as the first two. And then the final chorus, you just finish on the A. And so then you're getting that little slow piece and then the fading coda at the end. So the last line of the final chorus is 2, 3. So let the bells ring out for Christmas. Why don't you give your love for Christmas? And then we've got the kids coming in, jingling the bells and playing and singing, when the snowman brings the snow, when the snowman brings the snow. And if you want to again pick out the melody on there, you can do that on an A. It's just the third string open and then put your ring finger down on the second fret to just get the F sharp note. So it's just your ring finger going on and off. And like that. And if you want to do that rather than sing, if you haven't got any children handy, which is always good. It's one of those TV commercials, I think it's for laundry detergent capsules. And at the end it says, always keep away from children. I can't think of better advice than that.
We do love our grandchildren.
We
really.
do,
Yeah.
we do. They're adorable, but they're the other side of town. Okay, well that's it. Right, yes, doing a fade on a live performance is not easy. We'll attempt it when we do the play along, but that's how it's going to be. We'll try. Okay, that's all, isn't it?
Yeah, just to say, if you want to do any rocking on and off, because you've got a lot of G and a lot of C.
Oh yes, yes, we've talked about that
in the
before.
verse.
When the in the verse is when the snowman brings the snow. There's a lot of G there, so if you want to rock off onto the sixth note, and also on the C, just rock on and off the G and A note on the G string. I'd only do it on the first line though, because when you get back to the G on the second line, you're sort of preempting going into E minor, so probably best not to do that. But you can do it on the third line as well. If you jump into your bed. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's it. So again, various little tweaks and things that you can add, embellish and enhance your playing. Okay, well that's it. I've gone on far too long.
Yeah.
As usual, sorry. And we'll put the play along version up at the weekend, and look out for our next comic song coming up on Friday. Oh dear, I think we're going to need a mouthwash after that, but anyway. And so it continues, and so I won't say any more for now, but just watch this space. And well, that's it. That's all from us for today. So you know what to do. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and be kind to each other. And so it's goodbye from Pam.
Bye.
Bye from me. Bye bye, and we'll see you soon.